care if everybody see. A couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. Ready to get us started, and here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Devon Achane to return it, and this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
21G. Offensive play brings up 2nd and 15 at the 18-yard line.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. 21G. Watson, Oscar.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Watching deep down the right. He's got it down the sideline. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. This is taken at the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hold ready. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing out to the left, cut, and they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay, ready?
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Bronx, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
Ready?
They'll look to throw on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's taking a shot down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this one does not go far.
2nd and 6. At the Lions, 26.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running with Achane out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Working quickly here.
Taking down at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 2 and out from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Lions.
They just get the play off. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Cut 19, cut 19, 16 Nazareth, 18, Pioneer, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19.
They'll try and throw it here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Red, 70 Timberwolves, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Pass play now. It's his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Counter give to ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
70 Lions.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 8, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's dropping back to throw. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Out.
Short pass brought in. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
3rd and 4.
Long. Longer, long. 44. Ready. Ready, T. What's it? Get on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. His running back rolls it in deep right. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins leading near the break. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
A-Chain again. He's got room to roam here. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Williams coming in motion right. From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To throw here on 1st down. He puts some power on it. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 10th interception of the season.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Now to it a throw. Finds his back. A-Chain. And they're on want him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
They'll stick with A-Chain. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
It's 4th down.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Buffalo, Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing from the gun. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Tagovailoa. He puts a air under it deep down the left. Too far out of the back of the end zone. It goes incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
18, 5 in. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone cutting.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, the offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Good and 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now A-Chan. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. They'll bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Achan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Throwing this back in the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Completed over the middle. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
44. Ready.
A run now with Achan. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down carry for Achan. No, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
For them to figure out now.
Here we go. Set. 7.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 21 G.
They run. It's Achan. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 18, find it. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
18 Rattler.
They motion a receiver left. Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. He puts it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a pretty similar